Good morning. This is a short video to look at the syllabus for Bio 352 and the lab schedule. So I am going to pop open the syllabus and the lab schedule so you can see them. These are on Blackboard, but it's also here. So let's take a look. I am teaching two sections of Bio 352 lab this semester. They are both hybrids. Most of the time you will not be meeting. We have several in-person meetings scheduled for Tuesday mornings for the 901 section and Tuesday afternoons for the 903 section. We plan to have these in person. If things change on campus, then we will alert you and we'll let you know that we're changing our plans as well. We will also tell you where we plan to meet. We are going to be meeting outside, and therefore we'll let you know as we get closer to these dates exactly where we plan to meet and when we plan to meet. So my name is Jenny Jenkins. My email is here. I have an office in Kinsey Hall, but I probably will be working mostly remotely. My office hours will be primarily virtually and possibly in-person meeting times. I will probably post my office hours early in the semester, and they will be likely on Tuesday mornings and Tuesday afternoons. Our course text, well, we don't have a text. All of our materials for this lab are going to be published on your Blackboard site. You will, however, need to purchase the SymBio's Simutext assignments. This is a purchase that you're going to see that you need to make for the lecture. You're actually going to be using it in lab to complete, I believe, 6 assignments in lab. You must register for this material before you can start doing the assignments in lab. So there's information about how to register on our Blackboard site. You will also need access to a free statistical package called SPSS. We have this on campus. You may download SPSS onto your laptop. There are instructions for doing that. I've posted them on our Blackboard site. If you have questions or problems, then you can call the IT people to help you get that downloaded properly. You will need this. Get it started right away. The course description for the class goes something like this. Obviously, you can hear my dog in the background. I'm going to let him out a second. I'll be back. Okay. The course description is essentially we want you to learn about evolutionary and proximate mechanisms of behavior. And we're going to study a variety of behaviors in lecture and in lab. I hope you really enjoy kind of just diving into the weird behaviors of animals. We are going to be looking at, in particular in our projects, agonistic or aggressive behavior in jumping spiders and foraging behavior in black-capped chickadees, that's a small songbird, and other songbirds as well. Okay. And we'll be doing a variety of different kinds of projects in the lab. Now, our course policies go something like this. Don't plagiarize, don't be dishonest, clearly. For assignments, please turn in your assignments on time. Most of our assignments will be due on Friday nights at 11:59. They will be submitted electronically. So in almost all cases, you will have, you will say, hey, start working on this assignment, and it will be due like a week later on Friday nights. If you need to turn in an assignment late, you're sick, you've got some other obligation, you have a sick family member, you have something going on, you need to contact me as soon as possible, communicate with me, tell me what's happening, we can probably work it out. Lab attendance, okay, we want you to attend the in-person labs if you can, and if they're scheduled still. If you are sick, if you can't make it, please contact us and let us know. We also want you to meet virtually with your team or your lab group. You'll be in a group of about four students, and you'll need to meet with them periodically. If you have a disability, please see the DSR office. They will help you. This is important too if that affects your ability to wear a mask on campus. We have a Blackboard site. Our Blackboard site is our learning management system, and we're going to use it for everything this semester. So pay attention to that Blackboard site. You'll be regularly checking in with it. This is our tentative point distribution for the lab. So there are 4 major projects and points associated with each of them. This total might change a little bit. We might have an assignment that we modify or lower the points for, etc. At the end of the semester, I will send your percent earned to your lecture teacher, and your lecture professor will incorporate that into your total score or grade for annual behavior. Okay, so that's the syllabus. Now, when we look at the schedule, this is a slide of the tentative lecture and lab schedules. And you can see on the left column will be what you're doing in lecture with Dr. Henshaw. The right column is what we're doing in the lab. And there are a few things to note about this. First of all, it's tentative. We can make changes. We might make changes, and they will show up on our Blackboard site. Second thing is each week you can see what we're basically wanting you to do. Some weeks you will have just one activity, some might be 3 or 4. You'll also see assignments listed here with points behind them. That just tells you how much each assignment is worth. Again, those are tentative. They should be there, they should be right, but we may make those, we might change those a bit. And you'll also see, these terms FTF, that means face-to-face. We have a couple of face-to-face meetings. And we also have the term sync listed here. That just means that we need, for the sync, that just means that you'll need to meet with your lab group, virtually or possibly in person, but meet with your lab group during that week to work on a project that we're working on. Okay. One thing to note about these projects, well, I think we're good. You can just take a look at what's happening each week. And that's what this schedule is all about. Thanks. I think that's everything.